Hello, beautiful collective. It's me, Satya, here again for another reading. This time, I'd like to do a new spread. It is a past, present, future type reading. It gives us an energy of the past, energy of the present and future, and also a reading sort of the influence of the past, a challenge or opportunity that is present in the present moment, and a potential energy for the future. I love this spread. I love this reading because it's really dynamic. It covers, past, present, future, so a time frame, and depending on if we draw sort of energy cards at the beginning, it could be focused in on a particular energy or just a little bit more general. And I decided to just do one a little more general, kick it off, and see where we go. Hope you guys are doing well. And I'm happy to be here with you again. So let's start off by getting a card to represent the energy of the past. Things from our past definitely have an influence on our present, and how we manage obstacles influence energy of the past. Definitely influences our present moment. So in the past, we have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is a card that represents trickery. Here is the present, the Knight of Pentacles, a realistic, cautious, careful energy. Let's see if the future's going to pop out. There it is. The Sun. That's great. So what we've got is the past, a Seven of Swords. That's really energy of trickery, someone strategizing, someone, showing two faces, dishonor, underhanded behavior, someone, a false friend, an enemy, someone who doesn't have your best interest in mind, someone who will use lies, use trickery, use deceit to get what they want at the expense of others. So the energy of the past is coming off as someone in the collective having experienced a betrayal. The present moment is represented by the Knight of Pentacles. This is a trustworthy, patient energy, an energy of hard work, focused energy, and through that focused energy and hard work, productive outcome. This is a cautious energy, an energy of really manifesting and putting into work so that you can produce tangible real world benefit. And the Sun in the future position is a card that expresses optimism, a card that expresses the energy of appreciation, joy, really letting your light shine, happiness, vitality, really having your moment in the sun, having the things that you want, being around people that make you happy, and just being in a really good place emotionally and energetically. So what we'll do now is we'll pull on a little shuffle, and then we'll get cards 4, 5, and 6, which will represent the influence of the past and the sort of like the opportunity or challenge of the present and the potential for the future. So what card can we get that shows us the energy of the past? This is the Knight of Cups. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. Knight of Cups. This is an energy of, it's a sensitive energy. It's a intelligent, intuitive energy, kind of being able to see below the surface and being patient and using introspective, like that introspective sense. And so that might, well, let's see if any other cards will pop out first before we start to explain. So the Knight of, I'll just start to explain. The Knight of Cups energy is, all right, here is the challenger opportunity, and here is the potential for the future. So let's start here with some explanations. And the overall energy we have here is death. So death is really dying to the present moment so your future can unfold. It's spiritual transformations, it's new beginnings. One thing ends so something else can begin. So if the influence of the past is the Knight of Cups and the energy of the past was Seven of Swords, what we can pair here is a betrayal, right? Some lies or trickery from a false friend, having to do with not taking that, not being introspective, right? Not being able to see below the surface. A person that may have used their intelligence, a person that may have used their emotions, used their love, used a refined personality on the outside to deceive a friend or a partner. This, again, energy of strategizing, using deceit to get what you want, but this energy being a sensitive, introspective person could very well be someone that was putting on a front, someone that, again, is very intelligent, that knows how to respond deeply to love, deeply to the gifts of life, but instead of using that for the benefit, using that in a space of compassion and peace and love, they put on a front and used that persona to backstab, portray themselves as a friend, but they were really a false friend, and took advantage of you through spying, deceit, lies, underhanded actions, to get what it was they wanted and then make a quick breakaway. That leads us to the present moment, where the energy here was the Fool. And this is an energy of really a divine alignment, taking a new step, a new path, moving forward into a new moment, right? Moving away from the past and moving into a new moment, which here happens to be the present moment. This is a sacred journey. This is you stepping onto the path, being guided, being protected on your sacred journey, headed towards your North Node, headed towards what's meant for you, headed towards a divine aligned path, course. This is a card that represents all of your chakras. And so this is very much, being open to receive whatever the universe has in store for you, because you know that it is aligned with your divine purpose. And what we've got here with the Knight of Pentacles is an energy of trustworthiness, patience, really productive, hardworking, careful, an energy that takes the steps that need to be taken in order to move forward in the energy of making things come into reality. So putting in that patience, putting in that hard work, being a person that walks the walk and talks the talk, because the long-term goal is to produce security in the material world. And if we combine these two energies together, this really is, again, coming from that trickery, that dishonor in the past, possibly learning the lessons of what happened, who we should let into our life and who we should not let into our life, really now changing the focus and driving that focus inwards, right? Becoming a person that is more cautious, becoming a person that knows what they deserve after a betrayal, becoming a person that knows that wealth, security, all the things that we value in life are not just tangible money, right? Tangible goods that we buy, going to the store, the newest clothes, but also being around people who are trustworthy, being a person who can look below the surface, being someone that is cautious and careful about who they let into their life, who they let into their inner circle, being more discerning on where you spend your energy. And if this is the challenge or opportunity for the present moment, this would really be this Knight of Pentacles energy, right? Prudent, reliable, discerning, cautious, and careful about how we spend our time, how we spend our money, the people we let into our lives, and being patient and slow to really examine people, things, places in our life, opportunities, energies in our life, to make sure that it's coming to fruition. Then this Fool is a new perspective about that, right? In the past, we were not that person because we were able to be deceived, because we were taken advantage of. Now, because we are influenced by the energy of the Fool, we have an opportunity to become someone who is more, what's the word I'm looking for? More discerning, someone who's able to scrutinize. That's what I'm looking for. Someone who is able to scrutinize what they see and what is presented towards them. If you can see that young man, he's got his hand above his eyes like he's looking far into the distance. His eyes are squinted like he's concentrating. He's holding that pentacle close to his heart. He knows what he values and he's going to protect that. He's a prudent energy, a person that values trust, a person that values patience, a person that is going to be discriminative on who they let in their life, how they spend the things that are, how they spend their money, and everything else that would be close to them. Again, that would be the opportunity for growth. The challenge then, of course, right, is to open ourselves up after a betrayal. And instead of closing people off, right, being able to stay open, still continue to open your heart chakra while still being cautious and careful and understanding that you do deserve security, financial security, security in your home life, security in your relationships. That sacred journey is to not close yourself off to these opportunities, because the Knight of Pentacles goes out, right? A knight delivers messages for the king and queen. He's a bringer of news. He's a bringer of finances. He's a bringer of opportunities. And so the opportunity here is the flip side of the challenge. There's an opportunity to try again with people in our lives. There's an opportunity to once again to put ourselves out there. But this time as someone who is more discerning, someone who's going to look a little bit harder and inspect things a little bit closer. And the challenge is to keep yourself open to doing that. Not close yourself off to the experience, to the hurt, to the dishonor, to the betrayal of the past. And if we're looking at the future, that was the sun. So I believe, there we go, let's do it like that. That'll help me keep it aligned. So this was the sun, and the energy again of the sun is joy, vitality, optimism. It's a real energy boost. This is letting your light shine. And, on the possibility side of the future is the Seven of Pentacles. Now the Seven of Pentacles is an energy of abundance, hard work paying off, the fruit of all of the work that you've been putting in, really cultivating, like it's that big payout. But it is also the protection of that, right? Weighing the good versus the bad, planning and then doing, checking the results, seeing if it's working for you, and continuing down that path if it is. But if it's not working, then going back to the drawing board and trying a new approach. So this isn't just rewards, right? Just the payoff, but this is the big payoff, right? The first fruits of all of that hard work, all of that patience, all of that planning. This is an energy of being able to trust in the work you've done, being able to trust that though you might see just the beginning of the fruits of your labor, it is paying off. I'm winning, right? After maybe having a loss, experiencing again that dishonor, that underhanded trickery energy, moving into a place where you're feeling, I don't really know, I got to be very careful. Is this going to work? The last time I thought it was going to work, I was scammed. Someone schemed me out of my reward. I don't want that to happen again. This is you finally seeing, okay, great, this is working. Woo, right? Sort of like a sigh of relief. Trusting your ideas, trusting your direction, and knowing that hard work, planning, and patience is going to pay out huge in the end. But that first fruit, those first flowers that you see on a tree, those first little sprouts that you see coming out of the ground once you've done your gardening and the time has passed a little bit, it's that first big payoff that makes you say, yes, I'm so happy, I'm going down the right path. And I think this aligns actually really well. If you think about it, in a time where you have been fooled and deceived by someone who put themselves out there as someone they absolutely were not, using deceit, using trickery, being really wise and intelligent on how they use their words and how they use their actions to come into your life and take advantage. And that disappointment you feel when you figure out it was a total lie. I can't believe they duped me. What a false person. That was so underhanded. That was so deceitful, right? I worked so hard with this person, or I gave so much to this person, or whatever that might be. But losing what you have taken great value in producing, and having to try again, whether that's a relationship, after being hurt, whether that's a new job after being taken advantage of and, worked to death and being underpaid at your job and then maybe being fired, right? But having to kind of put yourself back out there and try again. And with this opportunity and challenges, to really be open to trying again, to really keeping yourself open, to be willing to have hope once again, when at one point that hope was taken from you. But if you face the challenge and find the silver lining in that cloud, the opportunity that you have to realign yourself, use the lessons of the past to develop yourself and grow, the future holds wonderful blessings for you, right? Beautiful moments in the sun, your garden is blossoming, beautiful flowers, the sun is shining down on you, right? This is truth, this is joy, this is what you had hoped to have here. Unfortunately, it was taken, but because you have come up and risen to the challenge of putting yourself back out there, your future is bright. You're able to let go of the past, right? Let go of things that no longer serve us, which seems to be the theme lately, to really embrace and appreciate all of the wonderful things that life is bringing your way. And because you are a careful, productive, cautious, realistic worker, and you are wanting to make sure that what you put your energy into is going to come into fruition in the real world, in the material world, the Seven of Pentacles, abundance, protecting what is important to you and protecting what you've put all of your energy in. This is that payoff for learning those karmic lessons, integrating those into who you are, not being afraid to put yourself back out there and step away from this past, stepping into the sun, and then seeing all of that hard work really start to come into fruition, and really trusting that you made the right choice. I like this. So we'll pull a couple tarot cards and see what clarity we can get on this particular past, present, future. And I know this resonates with me, and this is just something that everybody, I think, goes through in life. So definitely like this video, share your experience in the comment section. Building on life lessons, sharing what we've learned, supporting each other through good and bad times. That's really what life is all about. So definitely make some connections in the comment section. Let me know how you like this reading. I'm not going to take all of those. That was like 10 cards that flipped over. So what clarity can we get for our past? Okay. Oh, this is actually the Seven of Swords right here. So this, I take this as confirmation. And this is the Ten of Cups. So again, the Seven of Swords really is that underhanded, dishonest, risky behavior, someone masquerading as a friend, someone using strategy, using theft, trickery to hide their true intentions and take advantage of someone who was seeking happiness, someone who thought they had, right, the Ten of Cups, a person that, right, a person that used, again, their sensitivity, their insight into emotions, their ability to sort of be a chameleon, right? To see below the surface, to present themselves as an ideal person, using that energy to take, if you can see here, there's 7 swords there. There's 2 in the ground and he's sneaking off with 5, right? He's taking what he can get his hands on. He's tiptoeing, sneaking away from that camp that's behind there, looking back behind him to make sure nobody sees. He's making a break for it, right? And you can see that this is an energy of hidden. There's the moon and there is the sign for Aquarius. So this is a very, this is a hidden energy. Again, that deceit, masquerading as a friend and using the guise of happiness, using the guise of love, using the guise of, being someone that's familiar, right? Someone that you thought you could trust, someone that you thought cared, an energy of stability, security, but knowing it was not, unfortunately. What energy can we get here for the present moment? To clarify the present moment. King of Pentacles. Is that the king? Yeah, that's the king. King of Pentacles. This came out in one of our previous readings. This is an energy of, stability, financial stability, security, stability in home and career, someone who is wise, someone who uses their resources to make it last, right? This is a person who will spend, but what they spend on is an investment. Whatever you spend on, it's going to come back to you tenfold because you're mature, you're careful, you're grounded. You're not going to take a huge risky risk. Now you will make an investment, but it is going to be an investment in some sort of tried and true enterprise. This is Taurus energy. This is security, slow growth, right? I think that matches up really well with this Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, again, is a person who is patient, trustworthy, someone who is a productive hard worker. He's holding that pentacle very close to his heart. So he's not just going to let his money, let his resources, let the things that he values slip away from him. And the Knight is the King's messenger, right? There's the King, the Queen, the Knight, and the Page of Pentacles. So this is a very close match. These both share that same careful, patient energy, thriving on stability, thriving on security, thriving on investing in the right things, because the security, the stability of our financial life, of our material world, allows us freedom to do the things we want to do. It allows us to take care of our friends, take care of our family, take care of ourselves, right? If we have material success, we feel like we're living in the sun. This is the Three of Swords. This is a card of heartbreak, betrayal, loneliness, a loss. And it's a temporary energy, but it is definitely a card that signifies a pain. Whether it's growing pains, whether it's overcoming pain, whether it's currently experiencing pain, but it is a pain of heartbreak, betrayal, division, sadness, unhappiness. And I think this speaks very well to this opportunity or the challenge of the Fool, right? If our present energy is the Knight of Pentacles, the opportunity and challenge would be to align ourselves on the sacred journey moving forward away from heartache and heartbreak, sadness, pain that was linked to a loss, right? A loss of security by this betrayal, a loss of our stability, right? We trusted someone that we thought was a leader. We trusted someone that we thought was, a stable person, someone that we felt secure with. We trusted someone with something of value, whether it's our money, whether it's coming into our home, whether it was, trusting them in a relationship, right? We trusted somebody with something that was very valuable to us, this pinnacle that he's holding close to his heart, this pinnacle that the king is holding right in his lap, and we were betrayed. So using that loss, that betrayal, right? Learning the lessons, but putting ourselves back out there. Putting ourselves back, I would say this, turning away from the past and really moving, feeling, being in the present moment, right? And using that energy, right? The challenge, the opportunity of something new after something so sad, and turning pain into profit, right? And that is how we then get into the energy of being the Knight of Pentacles, right? Someone that is more cautious, someone that is more careful, someone that is striving to eventually become a King of Pentacles, someone that's going to use this pain, use this heartbreak, this betrayal of the past, someone that took advantage of our happiness, our trust, and used it against us, but getting back on the horse, fall down 9 times, get up 10, and know that we can turn our pain into profit. We can align ourselves back with our journey, back with our divinity, knowing that we are guided and protected on our life journey to move forward into an energy where we can take this pain and turn it into success. Ooh, that jumped out. Okay, this is the Lovers. It is a choice. The Lovers oftentimes is like, oh, lovers, relationship, oh, la, la, la. This card is really a card about choice. Sometimes a choice in love, sometimes a choice in union, partnership, relationships, but a choice nonetheless. Oh, wait. And this is the Wheel of Fortune. We have ups, we have downs. Everybody takes a ride on the Wheel of Fortune. Like the game show. This is an energy of good luck, chance. This is, again, karmic lessons. This is karma. What you put out, you get back, right? Sometimes we're on top of the wheel, sometimes we're on the bottom, but it's always spinning, and we always have a place on the wheel. If we're talking about this in regards to the future, which was the sun, and the possible outcome, right? The future potential, which is the Seven of Pentacles. I think this is, again, speaking to the choice that we have to make about this opportunity or challenge, right? If we choose to wallow in regret, focus on the pain, focus on the loneliness, focus on the terrible things, very terrible when you experience something like this, and rightfully so. But if we linger in this energy, if we align ourselves with the pain, the hurt, the betrayal, we'll never be able to, make it out into the sun. We'll be constantly on the bottom of this wheel, where we feel we don't have good luck, where we feel, our destiny is to always be a victim, right? We feel our destiny is to always be a person that's taken advantage of. But if we choose to, I don't know if you can see here, but this is a picture. The guy's over to the whatever side this is, left side, and he's looking at the female, and the female on this side is looking up towards the angel. And so if we look towards others, like the male is looking towards the female to make our choices for us, or to tell us how we should feel or how we should behave, then we're in that place of victimhood. We are allowing ourselves to be victimized. But if we take the position of the female and look up towards the heaven, look up towards our angels, look up towards our spirit team, look up towards source, and we receive that divine message, we'll be led into the sun, right? We'll be on top of the wheel because we were able to learn from our mistakes, integrate those into a lesson, and come out the other side with not only an experience that grew us and made us stronger, but gave us wisdom, right? Gave us knowledge, taught us a karmic lesson, and gave us a chance to challenge fate, right? And to show ourselves to ourselves as a warrior, as a person who chooses their values, chooses their morals, chooses to be happy, chooses to transform. A person that chooses to die to the present moment, right? Die to this present hurt to move toward the future, which at the time in the past, your future is the current present. And if the challenge here or opportunity is to align yourself and get back on the path, get back on the horse and try again, realigning yourself here, becoming the person that you need to move forward, right? Then you are transforming, you are choosing your future. You're dying to the present moment to allow your future to unfold before you. I think this is a really great reading. I really like this so far. If this resonates with you, definitely hit that like button. Page of Pentacles. All right, we got another Pentacles here. This is good news in earthly matters. This is new opportunities. This is new goals. This is someone who is willing to learn. Someone who is, energized by skill development. This is someone that is saying to themselves, I know that I don't have much right now. I know that I need a little work. I know that I may not have everything it takes, but I am confident. I am strong. I am smart. I'm open-minded. I'm willing to learn. I'm hardworking. And with all of those characteristics, I can put that together and really create something great for the future. I think this lines up very well with this present moment energy. Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Boy, don't let me shuffle. And the Queen comes out. Oh, what was that? It wasn't the Queen. It was the Page of Wands. But this is also an energy of good news coming. Good news in sort of your good news in action. This is courageous. This is energetic. This is fiery passion on a new start. If you can see, the page is looking at his wand, and there's little leaves growing out of it, and he's looking. He's like, "Wow, what is this? This is something cool. Like I bet I can do something with this." So this is an energy of yes, I can. Someone who is energetic. Someone who definitely isn't afraid of competition. Someone who isn't afraid to, put themselves out there and stumble a little bit because they know they're going to get right back up on their feet and they're going to be able to try again. This is very much a card of motivation, enthusiasm, not being afraid of obstacles, right? The Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands, when these two energies get together, wonderful things occur because you have that fire, courage, enthusiastic energy that is encouraging you to get out there and do it, make it happen. And this energy is saying, yeah, and I've got some good skills that I can put to use and really make some things come to fruition for me. And again, if we're talking about how this relates to our present moment challenge, this is aligning yourself with the courage, the enthusiasm, optimism, not being afraid to get back on that horse, willing to compete with others or compete within yourself, right? Push yourself beyond the obstacles, push the limits, really take it to the limit, and use your smarts, your talents, right? Be cautious, be careful, be realistic, but push it until you reach that King of Pentacles energy, until you really have what it is that you're going for. And with this time in the sun, this wheel of fortune, it is definitely coming your way. I got the Knight of Pentacles on that last card drop. Knight of Pentacles, and it was the King of Wands. So the Knight of Pentacles is just doubled here. Again, patience, perseverance, knowing that you deserve financial security, you will get it through hard work. Knowing that time, right? Being careful with your time, but time heals all wounds. And this King of Wands, really being a leader in your life, being someone who is fiery, passionate, courageous, willing to take chances, willing to, again, get back on that horse, not being afraid. This is a fire energy represented by Aries and the sun. So this is someone who's going to charge forward in life. This is someone who is decisive. This is someone who can create something out of nothing. This is also someone who inspires other people to do the same. And so what I get here really is creative energy, leadership energy, powerful energy, learning from the past energy, not allowing the past to hold you down, not being a victim anymore, knowing that things aren't always easy. We may have had some shakeups and breakups in the past. We may have been hurt by some things in the past, but it definitely taught us some lessons. It showed us where we may have gotten off the right path, and it encourages us to get on the right path. We got off the right path. We were on the wrong path, I guess is what I was meaning to say. And now we're moving forward on the right path. And that path because we are leaving heartbreak behind, because we are learning from this disorder, this confusion that was caused in this past energy. We're moving towards new opportunities, enthusiastic, courageous, passion-filled moments where we will develop our skills, build a routine that is going to set us up for future success. And through that experience and that hard work and dedication, it's going to lead us to a place where we are kings of our castle. We are the leaders of our life, and we are experiencing financial security, right? Security in our home, security in our emotions. Our hard work finally pays off. We're having our moment in the sun because of the choices we made and because of the karmic lessons that we've decided to learn. We decided to take advantage of the lessons that life had to offer us. We're not wallowing in regret. We're not allowing a betrayal or, someone, here it is again. Look at that. 7 of Pentacles right here. Now this is that guy. He's looking at all that hard work that he put in. He's looking at all those pentacles, all of those seeds that he has sown. And he's saying, oh, is this going to pay off? Is this going to work out for me? All this hard work, I'm super tired. Is this really going to work? Yes, it is. You are making investments in you. You are making investments towards your future. You are making investments in all of the right areas. Look at all those pentacles. Look at that. Look at that. Look at them riches. Look at them riches. He is investing in what is going to pay off for him. He's putting in that hard work. He is cultivating. He is manifesting. He is nurturing. He is planning. And he's patient enough to wait for it to pay off for him. He's making the choice right here with the Lovers. He's making the choice to continue down a road that might be uncertain. With the wheel, we don't know if it's going up, we don't know if it's going down, but we do know it's going round and round. And I think this speaks heavily to this energy of death and transformation, allowing life to do its thing, riding the wheel of fortune, knowing that there will be beginnings, there will also be endings, but if we can hang in there, if we can trust that life isn't always bad, knowing also that life isn't always good, but through hard work, right? That 7 of Pentacles, by making investments. Where's that? There was another pentacle here, more pentacles here, and here's that wand energy, right? I put this all kind of towards this present moment, knowing that with this energy, hard work, perseverance, moving away from pain, being cautious, being careful, making sure to examine things that we're experiencing, examine people that are brought into our life, so we don't end up in a situation like this before where we were robbed of our happiness, robbed of the potentials, the opportunities, the hard work, right? The things that we have produced in the past, but using all that energy to face forward, to look forward. The King of Pentacles is looking forward. The Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, looking forward. This Knight of Pentacles, he's looking out towards the future. This Page of Wands, he's looking towards the future. Now the King of Wands, he's looking back, but he's surveying his land, right? So having that having that long-term view and really being able to turn that pain into profit, aligning yourself with what you know is coming for you, you will have your time in the sun. You will have your time on top of the wheel. Make the right choices. Invest in the right things. Die to the present moment so your future can unfold before your very eyes. I love it. Let's get a... Where's my... I think I put it up. Well, I do have an oracle deck out here. It's the Shamanic Healing Oracle. This has a lot to do with self-love, self-care, reaching deep inside yourself, kind of being your own hero, knowing that, again, life isn't always easy. And sometimes there are deep pains and trials and tribulations that we have to heal from. But having the courage to heal, not wallowing in regret. Let's see what this oracle is going to pull for us, or it's going to show us. What guidance, what parting wisdom do we have for the collective? This was a lovely read. I like this past, present, future read. I think I'm going to do more of these. Slow but steady. That's going to be the name of this video. That's going to be the title, y'all. Slow but steady. And this is really that pinnacle energy. Slow energy, routines, investing in things that are stable, right? Taking time to look at what you're doing, planning to make sure you're going in the right direction, holding things close to you, not being too quick to act, but also not staying stagnant, building routines that are going to serve you well in the future, using your skill, right? Learning new skills, learning new things, freshening up, tightening up, sharpening up, moving into an energy where after all that work, hard work, you're now sitting in abundance. You're now sitting in luxury. This King of Pentacles has greenery all around him. He's sitting on his throne. His face is, right? He's a proud man. He's proud of all the hard work that he's done. He's proud of the fruits of his labors because this is all him. He did all of this through slow and steady work, right? The tortoise and the hare. It's a lesson of the tortoise and the hare. Slow and steady. What? Wins the race, baby. Yes, Auntie. I love this reading. This was a wonderful, wonderful message that I hope some of you, all of you, found inspiring, helpful, encouraging. It's not always easy, but it is worth the work. Life has wonderful things waiting for us, and it's coming your way, baby. It is coming your way. Hang in there, and thank you so much for joining me again and allowing me to pull cards for you. If this resonated, please like, please comment, please subscribe, and I will see you back in the next one. This is Satya signing out with peace, love, and blessings. Thanks, y'all.